Hey y'all, I'm back. Oh, wait. Did you miss me? Because I missed y'all. And to the OGs that's been hanging out with me since forever, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, but I am back. Yes, it's been almost 2 years since I had a podcast, but I had to get some things together. But let's talk about it, right? Let's get it started. But hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me get on my other page because, yeah, I need to make sure everybody sees this, right? So, to my peoples, I had to redo my podcast. So, remember, I said I had retired, right? But I had to come back. I really had to come back because I have so much to talk about, so many things to voice my opinion on. And you know, I can't shut my mouth. Y'all know that. Y'all know the issues I have. So let's talk about it. So I ended my podcast last time because I just wasn't happy, right? I wasn't happy with everything that was going on. And in the life I live now, I'm just not confrontational anymore, you know. Cheers. But I just felt like I just didn't feel like arguing with nobody about my shit, you know. So I decided to just call it quits, right? And I said I need to restructure and think about what I wanted to do next. So happened somebody I knew here in Milwaukee was doing something, and I asked her, could I join? And she said yes. All female, all the time. So, you know, I'm back. I'm back, you know. So it is Life Goes On podcast. Let me show y'all my shirt. My sister bought me this. My sister bought me this. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'll be fucking up. But look, that's okay. That's why y'all like me. Because I moved to my own beat or whatever. All right, there it goes. But so this podcast is about everything about life goes on. Whatever happens in your life, death, work, if you lose your job, if you lose your house, if you lose your kids, if you lose your husband, if you lose your friend, if you lose a no good ass man, life goes on. Can we say an amen? Amen. But how long do you start life when it goes on? You know, so that's what this podcast is about. We're going to talk about everything about how life goes on because life has to go on regardless of what happens in your life, correct? So that's what we're going to talk about. So let's talk about where I've been for the last few years, right? So as y'all know, I no longer live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I live in Memphis, Tennessee. And I've been kind of, you know, restructuring, regrouping, trying to move around in circles that, you know, that can get me in places that I want to be. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I was thinking about like trying to move back this way until I got here. And then, but that's going to be on another episode. That's going to be next week. That's definitely going to be next week about how you outgrow shit. And I realized being here now, I outgrown a lot of shit. And you become a different person every few years. And some people just don't change. And that's okay. But again, let's talk about what all been going on these past few years. Like, we got a president that's doing all type of goofy shit. Y'all know the election was just in January. All type of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? Trump over there running this shit like a dictatorship. Okay. But I be minding my business. Technically, I don't. But that's neither here or there. Neither here or there. But I'm going to speak on a lot of shit. Right. And then you got all celebrities beating on their wives and girlfriends. Cardi B out here motherfucker enjoying her motherfucking life 2 times. Because I'm trying to get like her. Sorry for y'all set. No, you're hurting. There's all type of shit going on out here in this world. But y'all know I'm back with the shits. Now, I am going to have guests and stuff on this podcast. Yes. I have my guests lined up. This podcast will be every week for the next 2 months, okay? I will only be filming when I'm in Milwaukee, and I will be in Milwaukee for these next 2 months, right? And so we want to make sure that we get everything in as I'm filming the next 2 months. I am a person that's trying to get my voice heard and get my voice out there. I am becoming a content creator. I'm not doing it full time because it ain't paying the bills. Okay? But I'm trying to get there. And so we're going to start off by reintroducing this podcast. And I am going to have a lot of my guests that I met actually on TikTok. My girl Mel will be on here in a couple weeks. Yes. Stripper, Pratt. She used to be a dancer, a night ballerina. A night ballerina, but now working corporate. And we're going to talk about life, work balance, you know, and some of the things she was doing as a night ballerina and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to that interview. We're going to interview also. I have an interview set up also with a police officer, Chicago police officer. And we're going to talk about the stuff and the trauma and the things that goes on. It's going to be a lot of things that y'all going to enjoy on this podcast. And I'm excited for it. Me, I am happy in the space I am in. Okay? Bitch. Do y'all understand, like, the things that I've been through, the things that I focus on, the things that I've accomplished, and those things that I am coming into? Y'all ain't ready for me. Y'all is not ready for me, you know? And I hope my producer can, I'm fucking her up with this fan, though.
I want to run over there and step on it. I do not know this was a part of the game. I am interjecting because this is a must-need conversation.
Yeah, you know, you gotta have the prop,
I want to throw the fan. Yeah. Word from the producer. Thank you. Bye.
I just love it so much. She just but that's why I didn't tell you. I didn't tell her about the but I'm gonna use it right now because it's got hot. I'm sweating. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in and welcoming me back to this podcast world. Again, I was going through a lot when I was filming my last podcast, and I had to rethink and restructure, you know. And I'm not talking bad about anybody or saying bad about anything. I just felt like I wasn't happy. And I'm a person that if I'm not happy, I move around. I learned some years ago, never stay in a situation you're not happy in. We do that a lot. Even in relationships, we do it in relationships, we do it in family, we do it in everything. And I learned a long time ago that you can't stay in something you're not happy in, even if you try to fix it. And mind you, I tried to fix some things. I say some things, but when people start to get smart with me, shit'll go left. So I just removed myself, you know, because I know me. I know me, and when I know me, I know how I can act, and I just feel like I don't want to damage certain relationships because I know some things that I might say or do I won't be able to come back from, you know. So I learned, I just canceled, I retired Talk is Cheap with Kianna J. I retired it. The shows are still on my YouTube channel, but the new show is Life Goes On podcast with Kianna J. And we're gonna restructure this into something that everybody loves, women and men. We will not be men bashing on here. Can I use? We will not be men bashing on here. We will not be woman bashing on here. This is not relationship bashing. We're not doing that on this podcast. Okay. We did that on the last podcast. We're not doing that on this podcast. Okay. Let's get that straight. I don't mind talking about relationship shit. I don't. But it's not gonna be negative. No. Because black men and women, it's enough of and I put a video out about this the other day. I'm tired of getting on the internet. And every time I get on the internet, it's a black man bashing black women. And I just feel like your mamas, your sisters, your aunties, your grandmamas are black. If you have questions about why black women do these things, ask them. We tired of hearing y'all with that shit. You know what I'm saying? On my podcast, we're not talking about none of that shit. We're not bashing each other because guess what? We need each other. I love my black men. I love all y'all. Half of y'all get on my goddamn nerve, but I love you. So I'm not gonna bash you. That's just what it is. Relationship stuff we will be talking about. We won't be talking about as much, but we're gonna talk about everything else. We need to talk about a lot of stuff that's going on in the world. We need to talk about money management. We need to talk about how to get some money. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how to get some money. Okay. We out here broke. What y'all doing? What y'all doing to get some money? Like, we need to figure out life, period. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's called Life Goes On podcast. A lot of us have a lot of deaths. I got to go out to Chicago now because rest in peace, cousin. My cousin husband died, who was our cousin. They've been together since they were 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? So we have to go out and grieve and do stuff like that happens, but also life goes on. You know what I'm saying? People have lost their jobs in the last few years, and trying to figure out how to make it. You know what I'm saying? Life goes on. You got to figure it out. You have to figure out this thing we call life, especially as Black people, because you got to understand they don't want us to succeed, and at the end of the day, we got to know that no matter what happens, you can go through a spell. I've been through a few. You can go through a spell, but how long you going to stay in that spell? Mm-hmm. How long are you going to stay in that spell? Give yourself some time to go through what you go through, but also life has to go on. Life really has to go on. And we're going to try together to figure out how to maneuver through those issues. So if y'all need to hit me up or call me or anything, we can figure this thing called life out together. Because I don't have all the answers. So I'm going to need some help from y'all to help me with all these answers and stuff like that. Again, y'all will not see the same people that y'all seen on my last podcast as guests, most of them. Because again, life goes on. And yeah, those will be another stories. But things change, life evolves. I'm moving in different directions. What I'm doing now is I'm figuring it out. I'm happy. I have nothing to complain about. Like I was telling my friend Michael the other day, if y'all was on my live on TikTok last week, me and my friend Michael was talking, and I was telling him, like, I'm blessed. I'm blessed and I'm happy. I don't need for nothing. Now, my wants is different, but God makes sure I don't need for anything, you know. And before y'all get on here talking about, but you ain't got no man. My life don't revolve around one. I'm sorry. Now, if he come, he come. But I don't think about a man 24/7. I'm sorry. I don't live that type of lifestyle. Sorry. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. I can't help it. But yeah, so yeah, me doing the things that I'm doing now, I'm trying to figure it out, but I don't need for anything. I want for a lot of stuff though. I want for a lot of stuff. And if I keep praying about it and moving in the direction that I'm moving, which is up and not backwards, I'm gonna get everything that I want. And I'm speaking that into existence. And yeah. Another thing I want to also say is I don't chase the bag. I'm putting myself in places where I can be seen. What y'all don't understand is money is the root of all evil. If you chase it and get it too quick, you will lose it faster. I'm not chasing behind nothing. Money, man, friends, nothing. If it don't come to me, I don't want it. Money gonna come. Long as I put myself in places that I need to be. Long as I film the way I need to film. Long as I do my content. Long as I do what I'm supposed to do, the money gonna come. It's gonna come to me, in the words of Deion Sanders. They be speaking. They be speaking. Long as you do what you're gonna do, the money gonna come. Long as you put yourself in a surrounding of people that want to do better for themselves, opportunities is gonna come. As long as you do what you're supposed to do as a person, get up, get your ass up and do something. Do something. Now, I can be lazy sometimes. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I can be lazy a lot. But one thing about it, and two things for sure, like I told my friend last week, Kianna gonna make a coin and pay her bills. 2 times. Oh, shit. Look. So, y'all just got to understand that I am ready to go on this journey with y'all again on a podcast of Life Goes On. I also want to, I have a rant too. I have a rant. Now, y'all don't know I live in Memphis, right? And when I left there, it was 85 fucking degrees. Now, this rant is going to go on for a little second. Hold on. It was 85 fucking degrees, right? Now, I used to live in Chicago and I used to live in Milwaukee, right? So I usually know how the weather is in June, right? So I packed like that, okay? Bitch, it's been cold since I've been here. I don't have a pair of pants, a sweatshirt, a shit. I've been wearing the same sweaters and everything since I've been here. And everybody keeps saying, well, you know how this Chicago weather is. You know how this Milwaukee weather is. I do know. I do fucking know. But I also know by the time June hit, it's time for buns out, sides out. I got all my little cute outfits. And I can't even wear the shit. Because why? It's cold. Cold. And I'm sitting here like I can't wear my shit till July. July? Y'all got me. Look, I'm ready to go home. Only reason why I ain't left yet, because I promised my sister that we was gonna be outside this summer. That's the only reason I ain't left. But I'm telling you, I'm sure telling you that no ma'am. But I would again, this will be on next week episode. I will not be coming back. I will only come back to visit in 2 weeks, but we're gonna talk about that on next week episode. If y'all want to tune in, thank y'all. If y'all want to tune in to my podcast, you can also catch me on YouTube. Click the links in the bio. Click the links in the bio. And then you can also catch me on Instagram. Click the links in the bio. I don't understand why y'all don't fucking read. Why y'all don't click links? Y'all don't do shit.
You got some comments on Facebook.
Okay, read my comments.
Crystal said, Ship Crystal, she says, hey, love.
Hey, boo. Hey, Crystal girl.
Krisha said, I don't know if you know Krisha. She was here the other day. She said, hey, y'all.
Hey, girl.
And then we are positive women. You were talking about get your coin. She said, I know that's right. And then Krisha says, sis, you popping the shit out there.
Look, I didn't tell Tay I was bringing it. So I know when she do this, she gonna be like, this
hey,
bitch.
this your show. You
look, she gonna be like, this bitch.
I am here for you. This is your show. I'm here for support. And then Quizmet said, hey,
quiz girl. Look, y'all. And Quiz is one of my OGs, OGs that tune in. Like I said before, my OG people, I appreciate y'all. That's just what it is.
Make sure y'all like, and
make sure
check
y'all
out her TikTok as well.
Subscribe, follow me on TikTok, because that's where I get my coin. I think Facebook only sent me 2 checks, and that's because 2 of my reels went viral. But TikTok is where the money is, and that's where I get paid. So go over there and follow me over there. I'll be actually live over there more times than anything. But I am back. How many more minutes we got? 8. Okay, good. I got some more to say. So let's get to it. So I've been thinking about moving from Memphis. Okay. Don't look at me like that. Okay, so look, let me tell you why. Okay, so look, right. Next year, I am thinking about moving into an RV. Hear me out. Okay.
That's so dope though.
Hear me out.
Okay? Wait, Positive Women said the energy, she loves it.
Thank you, girl.
That's dope.
So, and I decided to do that because I just feel like we're paying rent for houses, that basically people don't really care about us in, right? I feel I travel a lot and I actually want to see the whole United States, right? So I was thinking, why not? I have a 3-bedroom house that I really don't need, right? I just use it to store my clothes, to be honest, and to work from. So why don't I just rent an RV? Not rent an RV, buy an RV. I'm going to buy an RV and travel across the United States. I can come here in my home, my mobile home, It's a win-win. Some people think I'm crazy. My family think I'm nuts. I'm a fucking Aquarius. A fucking Aquarius. I'm weird as shit, okay? I think of the crazy shit.
Thank you for saying it. Is it February you are?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for saying that out loud.
Yeah. Girl, bye. I'm weird as shit, okay? Girl, we got the issue. We weird as fuck. Now, the people that don't think they're weird, you're weird. Okay? That's just point blank, period. And our ideas be out the box, but some people don't act on them. And I'm the person that act on my ideas. I found out my brother called me a gypsy because I don't sit in one place. My mind won't let me sit in one place. And like I said before, if I'm not happy somewhere, I'm not going to be there. That's just and some people like, well, it seems like you'll never be happy. One day I will be happy. It's just right now, as long I raised my kids already. I'm single. I have no small children. My job is mobile. I can move whenever I want to. I can do things I want to do. I can do everything. I act on everything I want to do. I have some people that love my life. And because I post a lot of it on social media, I have a lot of people that think I'm crazy. And I am. That's okay. That must make me different. But yes, I want to say that I am thinking about next year buying an RV and traveling cross country. And I am going to record it all. Record it all. And I also asked my friend to let me pip him out on TikTok. But I don't think he want me to do that. But I told him he'll make a lot of money. He fine too. He fine as he.
Let me see.
I'm gonna show you him. Yeah. He fine.
He live here?
He live in Memphis.
Oh, okay.
He fine. And I said, women are thirsty. A lot of them. If you go on TikTok, he'll make a lot of money. Just all you gotta do is do your workouts and shit, you know. But I don't think you want to do that. But I just want y'all to know that we are gonna have fun on this podcast. We are gonna have a great time. I love y'all and I thank y'all. And tune in every week. Next week episode is We Outgrow People and Places. Yeah. So tune in for that because I just realized I outgrew a lot of shit. And I noticed that when I got here. So yeah, I don't want to do a lot of shit I used to do. I just don't want to. And I just realized a lot of people, is not on the same wave as me. And it's okay that I grow folks. But okay, so I have to wrap this up. I love y'all. Thank y'all. And if nobody told y'all today, I'm going to tell you, I love you.